decided to strike twice at Club Pine Rivers. Sweet Caroline was such a hit last night, but it is back again. And what a way to get the crowd up and running for the 8th edition of the Bowls Premier League Final. There's 𝘗𝘳𝘰𝘥𝘭𝘺 who's got little Sienna. Not sure she knows exactly what Sweet Caroline is, but what she does know is that Mum is in the final, because the Murray Steamers will take on the Brisbane Pirates in just a matter of moments. Murray played Brisbane earlier tonight. It went to a tiebreaker. It was a first set win to Murray. Brisbane won the second. And then Murray too good in the tiebreaker. Brisbane have had to survive 2 tiebreakers tonight, and they have won their way through to the final. So 3 games in a row. Does this play into the advantage of Brisbane, or will Murray be better for having had a rest? We'll find out, and it will all unfold in the last match here at Club Pine Rivers. Joining me in commentary, Barry Lester, who we saw just a few moments ago with the Melbourne Royals. Baz, obviously, commiserations to you, your team first in a match that I can't believe how wildly that match swung, that preliminary final. There were parts where you had your nose in front, parts where Brisbane had their nose in front, and in the end it just comes down to that one-end tiebreaker.
Oh, it actually came down to the one in the second set. We dropped the 10. So if you're going to drop 10s, you're not going to win games. And yeah, it shouldn't have probably got to a tiebreaker, but it did, and we weren't probably quite good enough.
Early thoughts on this one?
Definitely Brisbane. Momentum. It's a huge advantage being able to play 2 in a row, obviously against us, and then 3 in a row now. Not only you're talking the touch is there, the heart rate's there, you've adopted the crowd, the atmosphere. Mo'ama's probably going to have a bit of something to eat, something to drink, and they've got to come out and try and get their head back in that. It's only a 10-minute turnaround, so all the momentum, quite obviously, is with Brisbane.
Shane Knott from the Perth Suns has also been involved in finals action tonight. Joins us here for the final. Knotty, you've had a chance to sit back and watch since your elimination final. Does the fact that Brisbane are now playing 3 in a row, does it maybe bend you towards them a fraction?
Yeah, I would have thought so. Obviously, the ring's quite tricky if you haven't played on it, so to have 3 in a row, you've certainly got the feel. And as Baz said, you've got to feel for the crowd and what's happening, so I think definitely it's got to be an advantage.
Michael Breen has had some sort of night. He's been fantastic for them. Some of that local knowledge holding him in good stead, no question. He's just so steady from his delivery and everything that he does there, right through to the end result. Played such a wonderful role for the Pirates. And is he the link man in all of this?
Yeah.
Not too far away with his second, giving it a chance. It's in a good position though early on. Spoke about before about heart rate and just dealing with the environment. The players are up for it. The Brisbane Pirates have been out there recently. They'll adjust pretty easily, but Michael Walker, he'll have something to say about that. Just missing narrow.
How did you find it out there tonight, Noddy?
Yeah, it was good. It was pretty similar to last night. And obviously we had the advantage of playing our last sectional game on the rink, so it didn't change too much from then. So I think still it's pretty quick and wide tonight, so it's given all the players a chance to nail the jack, which has certainly been the case.
Okay, Michael Breen sticking to the forehand. Ideally, just drop a yard of weight, which he's done, so that's a great start.
They've had really, really good support all week, Murray. The boys from Tarrant Point have sort of adopted them as their team, but they're up against it as far as the crowd support is concerned in the final.
If you're ever in the area, 𝘗𝘳𝘰𝘥𝘭𝘺 is a beautiful part of the world.
Yeah.
And if you're ever in the area, make sure you call into the 𝘗𝘳𝘥𝘭𝘺 Bowling Club. First-class facilities, indoor bowling, outdoor bowling, accommodation. First-class facility, has been for a long, long time. And they put a lot back into the sport, 𝘗𝘳𝘥𝘭𝘺 Bowling Club. So hello to everyone back there watching tonight.
And Baz, some of the recent work that they've done there with their renovations, my goodness me, what a facility it is now.
Just good management, good organisation, really good delegators, board of management. They've been doing this kind of stuff for years. This is Alex Marshall. probably ended up with a shot. His weight was perfect. And they've got a high membership, high participation rate in the township of 𝘗𝘳𝘦𝘴𝘦. Been a strong bowling community for a lot of years. Produced a lot of good players. Michael Walker's definitely one of them.
So Brisbane made it to the final of the BPL in New Zealand earlier this year. Played the Gold Coast in the final and lost that one. So, bit of a feeling of redemption for them, perhaps.
I just expecting big weight here from Ryan Bester. First end.
Yeah.
3-bowl target. Here it is.
He's lining up.
And 𝘗𝘳𝘦𝘴𝘦. Ryan Bester looking to kill the end. He's done that.
Yes, he's got that jack out of play.
That's a confidence booster. Came out sweet. Forehand, massive weight. Caught the jack clean. There it is, just off the bowl. Bang, jack first. And all of a sudden, we start a new length.
There are very few that can drive like that, man.
Yeah, he's a machine and just in the area all the time. You know, no matter how good your head is, you're just never safe. Bester just smashes it a lot. He's a freak at that.
Can break your heart if you're drawing very well, setting up heads for him. Jack-eye bowls just not a good idea when Ryan's around.
If you've got one on the line, you kind of just try and keep away from it because any more than that's a target for him. So
I happened to play him a couple of years ago in a game of singles, and obviously you want to get close, but all I want to do is get on the centre of the line.
Yeah, absolutely.
Try and cover the jack. So when you're going in with a tactic like that, you know you got your hands full with a player that can drive so accurate as him. But he can also draw. Has he brought his draw game as well tonight? Michael Walker's saying, hurry.
How is he?
Well,
not enough.
Don't think so. Looks like 2 shots.
Definitely one. They might. Looks like we're going to have a long measure for 2.
Well, Brisbane's been let off there, I believe. I know he's coming off a drive, Ryan Bester, but 6 feet of room to try and gain some momentum. First end of this first set in this BPL08 Grand Final. $100,000 total prize money. I can't say there's 100,000 people in this crowd tonight, but it is absolutely packed. There'd be thousands.
Feels like it.
I'm sure there's thousands at home tuning in tonight. All around Australia. Friday night. Hopefully everyone down at their local bowls club is enjoying this action.
Well, we know who the home team is supporting, and we know what they're enjoying, and that's Brisbane striking first in the final. It's only one end, obviously, of a 10-end match, but to win the first end, I imagine in these sorts of situations, it's just good to calm everyone down. Especially for Brizzy, I mean, for the Murray guys, because they haven't been out there. It's so short, it can get away from you so quickly, these sets. So it's only 2, but if all of a sudden they lose this end, now it's kind of catch up already, and it's only 2 ends into the game. So that first end is so crucial to be able to hit the scoreboard. Full respect for Michael Green and the role that he's played for Brisbane. And you just heard 𝘗𝘳𝘰 there again. Baz just saying handy start. It just feels like that's been on repeat all week.
Yeah, great encouragement, and I was very, very impressed with 𝘗𝘳𝘰 Cottrell last game to come on late in the match and to find it straight away. She produced the goods when it mattered to force the tie break. Breeny set it up early, and 𝘗𝘳𝘰 just did the rest. But that's a good shot from Michael Walker. One thing good to come out of last end, I suppose, Ryan Bester was getting on the mat 3 down. He did reduce, got a good bowl away, so there's some good signs early from both sides. Michael Green, he's about 3 feet away. Even though it's in a good position, he'll look to improve his weight here. Decent line.
Come on, Brady.
Alex Marshall, he is a machine. He is flown in Monday, all the way from Scotland.
It's crazy, isn't it?
And he will fly out tomorrow night back to Scotland.
He's out that quick.
He's going to go home with some carpet burns. The game earlier this evening against Murray.
He was.
He fell onto the green, then laid on the green, and as he got up, he noticed he had some carpet burns on his knees. So, Alex, you're taking home a bit of Pine River's carpet with you.
He was splashing around on there, wasn't he?
Don't know if you need to pass that at customs, but yeah, he got a big cut on his knee. It was a new thing he'd experienced. He said, "I've never had carpet burn on a bowling green."
There you go. Something new happening every day.
Resident photographer got a couple of great snaps of it laying on the ground. Oh, it's sensational.
One shot to the advantage of Murray at the moment. There's still a long way to play in this second set.
So Michael Walker, can he repeat his first delivery? He's going to get down, just missing on the high side, I think. Unless he can get down in time. Not quite. No, that's pretty good though. Third shot.
How's the feeling in amongst the Perth camp? When we left last night, you seemed like you were no chance to make the finals, and you got to play tonight underneath that. That's right now outside Club Pine Rivers. You must be pretty proud of yourselves, I'm guessing.
Yeah, absolutely. When we were pretty disappointed with our effort last night. We probably saved our worst game for what we thought was the biggest. Kind of treated it as our grand final, and we sort of struggled a bit, and we were completely outplayed by Murray. They were terrific. So
it's a great shot.
Yeah, going into today, we knew 2 wins, and competition's so tight that anything could happen. It sort of happened that we did get both games, and a couple of results went our way, and we were very fortunate to be able to partake in the night, and it was just an amazing experience.
It's an electric atmosphere.
Right effort.
And it's gone beyond the jack.
Alex Marshall, can he repeat his first delivery? He's chasing after it, usually likes it.
He's got some interest in it. You can understand why. There's a lot of interest in this one. Igniting the crowd. Feel this atmosphere.
He's put 2 together, which Ryan Bester would want, but it's Ryan Bester's bowl of Michael Walker's, sorry, Moma's bowl of Michael Walker's is still very vulnerable. Hence the reason Ryan Bester's just arriving. He's not far away here.
Slightly under. And a couple of shots in favour of Brisbane. This would be the best way for them to strike back after dropping 2 on the first end, to come back with 2 of their own.
It's an interesting position Alex Marshall's in. He's played 2 great shots in the forehand. Yes, he is switching now. I think he's covering the back. Needs to get to the tee and finish probably on the high side. I think you're going to see big weight from Ryan Bester.
Play, Paddy. Sit down. Miss. Well done.
It's not too bad. That's there for a reason and there for a purpose. What's he thinking here, this last one?
Doesn't look like he's going full ball at it. Looks like he's just going to try and correct on his last one, give it a good chance up there and try and land the bowls or get the jack on the way through.
Michael Walker's having a good look at this. Needs the jack. Ryan Bester. And he's taken one out.
Minimise the damage. One to Brisbane. He scooted out to an early lead in this final.
Interesting how the head shaped up there. Ryan Bester, 9 times out of 10, would just blast that in any bowling environment, whether it be pennant, singles, etc. But you can't afford to take your own bowl out and drop multiples in short set formats.
So the power play out for Murray, which is a bit of a different look for them. They're normally the sort of team that likes to take it on the 5th end, so a change in tactic for this final.
I guess probably feeling that I said, Brizzy been out there for a while now, and obviously got the first 2 ends. Obviously, they're trying to change the momentum of the game, and a number here will get them right back into the set. So they'll be looking to take full advantage of this.
So perhaps a bit of an early win for Brisbane to get Murray to stray from their normal tactic.
You asked the question, Jack, who do you favour? Well, it's proving that Brisbane's come out. Even though Michael Walker's put a couple in there, but Brisbane's come out. Just the touch. It's not easy to get. And if you play 2 in a row, you're going into your 3rd game. Definitely a massive advantage. And it's proving that way so far. Michael Breen looks right at home. And so does Alex Marshall. I'm loving that combi band in the background.
It's been pumping out the tunes all week. Thought we might have got you up there at some stage to do a guest spot, Baz.
Oh,
back in your nightclub days.
No, those at home know me well. It's not, wouldn't be very suitable for this environment, my choice of music. Bit of Drake or Tupac or Biggie. Yeah. Don't know how that would go down tonight.
Probably not sure that that's fit for broadcast.
No. Yeah, Michael Walker. Very steady player. Very talented sportsman, Michael Walker. It's another good shot. Very good footballer back in the 𝘱𝘳𝘥𝘭𝘺 days.
Michael Breen taking a little bit longer than normal just to have a think about it. He's still got plenty of time. The shot clock's at 10.
That's cutting it fine for Michael Breen, actually. It's 7-6.
It is now.
Oh, there you go. Right on 3. So that's as close as it gets, really.
If you can believe, in an earlier section game when we played them, he started his delivery and the shot clock was on 19. And I think he literally got it out just as the buzzer went off.
That's actually a really good handy bowl, that one. It lines up with the cannon if the jack gets shifted from the cannon, so it's in the wings. Alex looking at that now. Through in bowling, Michael Walker. He falls down. He could make a couple.
Still the early stages of the Bowls Premier League final. Barry Lester has had a great week with the Melbourne Roys. Joining me in commentary, likewise Shane Knott, who was part of the Perth Suns team, who ran themselves all the way into the final night. So we've got some of the biggest names in the game up here. And watching some of the biggest names in the game on the green, all in search of being crowned champion of the Bowls Premier League.
Having a good look at this one. Not quite getting there, Alex Marshall. Oh, it's another close bowl. So a very high standard. Shane, you must be very happy with John Slavich this week. Every time I saw him against us or in and around the surrounding rinks, seemed to be in touch, playing very well this week.
Yeah, absolutely. He's fantastic, and he loves this event, gets up for it, and he's just been terrific. He's made some big bowls when we've needed him to, and in this sort of format, as you know, Baz, the clutch bowls at the right time can win you games. So he's been absolutely massive for us, and yeah, he's awesome to play with. So he's had a great week.
Well, we've got Michael Walker marked up for us again in the final. It's a good time to come and have a chat to you, Mickey, after that last one from Ryan.
Yeah, that was awesome. That's doubled it to 4 now. So if we can hang on to these, it's good. But those bowls at the front, they're lining up with the kiddies. So anything can happen here.
So Tex, when you say they're lining up, that cannon,
yep.
If Alex looks for that, you suspect there'll be some jack movement.
Correct. It goes straight onto the jack and then comes out here. So it's just called a timeout.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think there'll be big weight or just swing to it?
Look, he's got backers bowl as well, so I mean, either shot's on. Either shot's on. He could go big, straight onto Jack's nose, and then they got backers. So he's got 2 bowls too, so usually doesn't miss with 2.
And we're just talking up here as well that you've had a massive amount of support all week, but now you're the outsiders and no one wants to cheer for you in this final.
mate. Missed that last one.
No, I'm just saying that all week you've had an army of supporters here to cheer you on, but you're up against the home team now. There's not that same level of support, is there?
Yeah, I know. They've gone a bit quiet. I think they need to rev the boys up. I think they're overwhelmed. Minority now.
We wish you all the best, mate. We'll talk again soon.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Ryan Bester has a great opportunity here. It's a hard shot, a high degree of difficulty, but backhand, any touch of the jack, you can make 3 or 4 here.
Look at that cluster of bowls.
You can clear the front bowl, and just lacking a little bit of speed.
Alex Marshall with one to come.
Look at that for a header bowler. It's great standard.
Yeah.
Alex is out of timeout, so he make sure he gets back to the mat in time here.
Four shots in the advantage of Murray in the power play. There's the shot clock. It's at 7.
Looking for the jack, Alex Marshall. Just a little bit of movement. He likes it.
Oh, he's very interested. There's a reason why this man... Look at that. There is a reason that he is the best.
Starts getting down really hard that hand. And just, the smallest of tickles there on the jack. And one shot, 𝘱𝘳𝘦𝘴𝘦𝘥. Alex Marshall all out of deliveries.
So how does Ryan approach this, Noddy? Because the slightest movement here could be really bad for them.
I don't think he's probably going to play it, to be fair. I mean, that header bowls, if they've got scored, they haven't scored yet, so yeah, it was probably as disappointing as only one is in the tiebreaker, kind of in the power play. They definitely needed to get on the board.
It's a smart play in the end from Ryan, choosing not to, as Noddy said, so...
And getting a new length, Noddy. So far, Brisbane's dictated the length. They're the team that's come on hot because they've played 2 in a row already. I think we'll see 𝘱𝘳𝘴𝘦𝘴, okay, slightly longer length jack with their power play, so they're not out of it. The way Michael Walker's playing.
Each team has a substitute. Every player must play a minimum of 9 bowls, which is 3 ends. So 𝘗𝘳𝘦𝘴𝘦 and Tiffany Brodie, the subs. Mickey Walker all over the jack, first up.
Being a Brisbane power player, and this is probably nearly must-win for Murray. Any drop, even a 1, go 3 out playing the last Brisbane, so it's a massive end for them.
Really good battle up front. Michael Breen, Michael Walker, the 2 mix. We've got a new length here, so just trying to stretch out Brisbane Pirates. Michael Walker's nailed the jack, but the jack's just moving around so much. He's gone from a front toucher to now about 18 inches away.
Yeah, these heavy jacks can break your heart. You can get to it with just the slightest of weight, and next thing the jack's 2 or 3 foot off your bowl. It's a bit of a heartbreaker.
He's had a very steady event too. I was looking at the graph earlier that you posted on social media, Noddy, and 𝘱𝘳𝘴𝘦𝘴, the lowest I think they went all week was 3rd, I'm pretty sure. The lowest they went in position. They either were sitting at 1 or 2 all week.
Yeah, they've started off at 2nd after the first round, and as you said, the lowest they went to was 3rd, so it's pretty consistent this tournament, given the fact that how much everyone else has bounced around. To be in the top 3 from game 1 to game 14 is a massive effort. They
do it every year, Baz.
Yep.
Every single year, Murray are never too far from the top of the table.
Yeah, Michael Walker and Ryan Bester, they've formed a great chemistry. They both know Tiffany Brodie very well. You know, Tiff's been around enough now, playing decent level bowls, that Michael and Ryan have got to know her well. So I think there's that great chemistry, the belief.
Perfect.
The game plan's very, very concrete. Brilliant. They do it every year, the way they set up.
Brilliant.
And I think he's a bit of a hidden gem, Michael Walker.
Yeah, I agree.
I think he just keeps getting it done, and Ryan can dictate terms from after that. So I think I'll steal this quote off Ryan Bester. He believes that leads will win you the game and skips will determine by how much. And if he sticks by that and puts his belief into Michael Walker, well, anything's achievable.
Been a lot of belief put in Michael Breen, and he's delivered in spades across the week. This is another good one. Shot to Brisbane. Just so steady. Even when he has a big bowl, he concentrates so hard he almost doesn't allow himself to enjoy it in a way, does he?
I'm not sure if he's a poker player, but he wouldn't give you too much if he was.
I'm sure he's enjoying it on the inside.
Ryan Bester on the forehand, a little bit of weight. Just get away there if you're a bit tight.
He's been skipping a fair bit on this rink, Baz. How do you find that shot when it's sort of just over weight? It's quite difficult, isn't it?
Yeah, oh, look, it's the last shot you want to play, trying to dislodge a bowl with a couple of feet or a yard. You either really do want to drive or draw, but yeah, ideally, you get on the mat and you've got a simple-ish shot to play. But that little, I know against you guys I was forced to play it a couple of times early in the first set, and yeah, it's just sort of a bit of a hope shot, really. As you see Ryan fighting with it, you know, one bowl slightly wide now, and same thing with Ryan, he's been forced to play it too.
Still 2 shots to the advantage of Brisbane. They're in their power play, so every shot that they draw is worth 2. And as Noddy said, with a lead of 1, a multiple here, so a 4 would give them beautiful breathing space with 1 end to play.
Alex Marshall on the backhand. He has about 20 inches of room. He likes it. Oh, he's nearly kicked the ball with his feet. Needs to get down. If it falls, it's close.
He's bending late. He falls over.
So 𝘗𝘳𝘦𝘥𝘭𝘺, all she can do is smile. So would I be. Michael Breen and Alex Marshall getting it done. Ryan Bester wins titles all around the world. Very consistent performer. And yeah, always stands up when it matters. Can he get down in time here? Just missing wide.
One to go for Alex Marshall. We spoke about how good it would be to have 4 shots. 6 would be even better again.
Be the set done and dusted, so it's a massive moment here.
He's not chasing after it as much as the last one. I think he likes it. Fingers in the air.
Straight away the finger goes up. This man has got the game in the palm of his hand right now. It's an Alex Marshall masterclass that we are witnessing. The crowd starting to chant that there's only one Alex Marshall. Never has a song been more true, there is only one. So the measure for confirmation. Not sure that Murray are going to like what they see.
You can see a lot of paddles, I know that.
6 shots. That is just incredible stuff. So, with the margin being 7, do we play the last end?
I think it's on the players' terms, Jack. I know if I was out there, I'd be wanting to play. It's hard enough coming in cold off the interchange, let alone not making the most of this end.
Yeah.
The other thing is, too, it's been done throughout the tournament. I know it's been sectional play, but not to do it now, it's totally up to the players.
Well, I think your point's a good one, is that both teams will use it as a chance to get their sub to have an end as a warm-up.
So, as we see the board, yes, they have. They've elected to make this the first end of the second set.
Great start, Tiff.
So we have gone to the second set.
They're going by the scoreboard, Jack. 𝘗𝘳𝘥𝘭𝘺. It's a certain skill she has. I know she's a great player, top-level draw bowler, but to come in off the interchange and do that, on the backhand too. She told us last night that she was really enjoying the forehand round the clock. So come in on the backhand. And Tiff Brodie.
What a huge occasion it is for her.
Far away, Tiff.
I know how proud her mum Karen would be right now. Karen Brodie at home watching. Hello. Tiffany in a Bowls Premier League Grand Final. Big supporter of young Tiffany.
So 2 shots at the moment for 𝘗𝘳𝘥 to start off. Break coming at the end of this end. Which might be just a good little chance for Murray to regroup and have a chat about it.
Big couple of bowls coming up here for Ryan. Obviously lost the first set and a couple down here on the crossover. Just for momentum and to try and quieten the crowd a little bit. I feel like he's probably got to play a couple of bombs to get him going.
So in the top left-hand corner, you can follow along. You can see that Brisbane are holding 2 shots, and you can see that Brisbane have won the first set. So it's the second set, the first end of it. Quite a few of you might have been wondering why they didn't play that 5th end. Well, they don't have to if the margin, if it's an unbeatable lead for a team. As you say, Baz, we thought they might have played just to have almost treated as a bit of a roll-up, but I guess maybe for Brisbane, they just want to keep going.
Yeah, for sure. And unfortunately, Ryan Bester's left chasing. He's trying to chase the set, trying to chase the end, getting on the mat last set, and now he's in the same situation. He's trying to get the shot, just sliding through. Is it enough? Well, yes, it is. So the fact that he's made some damage with his first bowl is huge, not leaving it to his second or third delivery. I know we hear a lot about in sport father-sons, Jack and Shane, but I really like the fact that Tiff and her mum get out and have a game together, mother and daughter. I've got some friends down in Lakes Entrance, Michael Allen and David Allen, father-son combo, love getting out. And they've just texted in tonight to say they're watching the action. Love seeing family get out there and play the game together. It's a huge part of this sport and makes it so inclusive for everyone. As Alex Marshall just keeps getting the job done.
It's a really, really important first end of this second set for Murray.
There's a shot on here, and
yeah, there is.
It could break your heart actually if Alex Marshall just dislodges that shot of Ryan Bester's. Make 3, and there's not much to aim at after that for Ryan Bester. Alex will want to play this. He's got that strut up.
The trot normally means he's pretty close.
Oh, look at the way he's trotting in the background. That's normally a good indication of what's to come. Alex Marshall, what a man he become unglued. Wow. Simply wow.
He was always in the area, got a little bit of help off the wing bowl, but his weight was perfect. That's a two. Now Ryan Bester, he has to drive. I didn't see if he nominated the kill, but he has to smack his head open.
Oh, and he's done that.
He's cut it back to one.
That's a pretty good result for them in the end. It could have been a lot worse, but Alex Marshall is in ominous touch. Brisbane win the first end of the second set, and they lead 1-0. Oh, we've had so much fun this week, and music's been a massive part of it. There's the YMCA. We've had Sweet Caroline. Fans inside Pine Rivers absolutely loving that. And they are loving everything in this final. The hometown, the Brisbane Pirates, are making their move. They've got their nose in front. They won the first set 9-2. And they have taken the opening end of the second set. And if you were going purely on momentum right now, you'd have to say Brisbane by how far?
Absolutely, and the crowd is absolutely tearing this place apart. So they've not only have they got Alex Marshall and 𝘗𝘳𝘏𝘺 to try and contend with, but the crowd's certainly against them, and they're playing great bowls at this. And
just during the break as well, the Reverend absolutely worked them to fever pitch.
I absolutely love the turn of the crowd, Alex Marshall. Oh, just giving a little bit of a thank you back to his big fans up here in the corner in the Pirates Cove.
So let's try and work our way through this situation as far as Murray are concerned at the moment. They've just had a quick TV timeout where they can have a bit of a chat. What are they talking? What are they trying to do here? How do they arrest this momentum? We'll get it back.
I think probably just, it's hard to say, but obviously try and win an end, and then I think try and change the length, because at the moment both 𝘗𝘳𝘏 and Greeny were all over it, and Alex has been on fire. So I think just try and do whatever you can to win the end, and try and change the length and get it back on your terms.
Yeah, I think so too, Shane. Matt right up, or Jack. I think Jack long, but it's trying to keep Ryan in a position where he's not drawing to save or sort of scramble a little bit, which he's had to do most of this match. But it's just that front end pressure. 𝘗𝘳𝘏𝘺, 2 bowls inside 2 feet. Body language tells me this is not far away again. 𝘗𝘳𝘏's pretty similar to most players, follows the good ones. Just needs to land something, but it's going to a great home. Any jack movement now. Murray have to be very, very careful. Tiff just needs to get another one around there. She's still got 2 bowls sort of in a yard there, Tiff. She's doing okay. She's going good.
Up, run this. Come on, Tiff. Run.
She's trying hard here.
Harder.
Looks like a great shot.
Come on, Tiff.
Tiffany Brody, that's a great shot. Could be one.
So calm under pressure.
So that's what you need. It's that big shot right next to the jack.
Come on, Tiff.
Tough big shoes to fill this week. Tiff, obviously with Ellen not being here, but she's been every game that I've seen her play, and obviously played against her, she's been outstanding. She's really just done her role terrific and set Ryan up great.
The Pirates Cove up in the top of the stands, and having a whole heap of fun. And they're enjoying, obviously, the show that is being put on at the moment by the home team, the Brisbane Pirates.
Alex Marshall is just feeling it right now.
I think what the scary part it would be for Murray is that, you know how difficult it is to get the line out here, Baz, and Alex just keeps smashing the centre line, which is scary.
Yeah, it's sort of a case if he puts a bowl down sort of 4 feet away, which on this particular surface isn't the worst bowl going around, you're a little bit shocked. I know he put a couple down like that against us, and we were like, what's going on here? Has the carpet changed? But then soon enough, yeah, long came Alex and usually changed it up.
I think it's just there. You just draw out to him, flop it over.
that this game is well and truly alive.
Yeah.
Murray Steamers have 4 deliveries inside a couple of feet, so they're bowls that have opportunities if there's any jack movement. So Ryan Bestat, he's got 23 seconds to get back to the mat and deliver this. He's arguably the quickest on the mat going around. Him and Aaron Wilson would be probably the quickest.
Choosing to play with touch. For all of his ability on the drive, his touch game is
Under again.
something that's very, very underrated, but I feel like he might be under with this.
Good intentions. I like the fact that he's just trying to jam the jack outside of the jack, turn the burgundy bowl of 𝘗𝘳𝘰𝘶𝘥𝘭𝘺, and he can make 2 or 3. Perfect speed. Depending on what Alex Marshall does here, we might see a little bit more weight from Ryan Bestat on the 3rd delivery.
And Alex again, just watching on. He might have followed a similar path to Ryan, which means that Brisbane are out of bullets for the end. Murray with 1 to come.
So Ryan Bestat thinking he just needs to keep the same weight, forehand, looking to get a jam, trying to get the jack on the nose, which forces the maroon bowl back a couple of turnovers, and jack stays for 2 or 3. He wants it to get down. Body language says he's wide. These are the shots he's been forced to play from the get-go. These tricky little shots where they're hard on any surface, let alone an 18-second carpet.
Look at how close these 2 bowls are. That is remarkable. That's a beautiful shot. So what's happening here is that our officials just going to chuck the bowls, they call it. So just going to put something in between them.
Yeah, that just gathers the shadow, Jack. And they can just get the calipers in between there, or the feeler gauges. Here we go. Well, that's too thick.
Look at this procedure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
It's like watching an episode of ER, this.
Okay, so...
Are they trying to work out whether shots play 2 or 3 ends? Because we played 1 less end in the game.
Serious. Just a bit of a conversation going on at the moment where they're trying to work out with Tiffany Brody while this is all going on, and there's a heated conversation going on at the bench too. So there's a bit of a conversation that's happening at the moment where there's conjecture about Tiffany Brody and how many ends she has played. You can see there, animated conversation.
Yeah, I don't think that's called for. I think you need to leave the emotion out of it. Rules are rules.
But I think what they're trying to work out is because they didn't play the 5th end, whether that end counts or not as an end for Tiff. So, as it turns out, it looks like it does count.
And that's what I said, Jack. Rules are rules. No point getting upset or pointing fingers at anyone.
Play, buddy.
No, it's a game at the end of the day. It's a sport. We're all having a good time. Not a good sign there.
So just to back over that, each player must play a minimum of 3 ends. Now, because the 5th end wasn't played, I guess to the letter of the law, that counts as a potential end. But I think what Brisbane were arguing is, well, no, it doesn't, because they didn't actually play it. And Dave Edwards, the coach, was not happy.
Anyway, Michael Michael Walker's come in off the interchange bench. And he's
Played, Mick.
played a good one there. Just a foot away from the jack. 𝘗𝘳𝘧𝘏 just needs to make a small correction, only about 2.5 feet away. Beautiful delivery, 𝘗𝘳𝘧𝘏. First saw Kelsey play when she was 14 years of age. Technique hasn't changed much, it's always been smooth. So, Noddy, you spoke about before changing up. They won the end. We're seeing a deep jack. Is that something you thought they might try?
Yeah, absolutely. I thought maybe they might have gone ditch to ditch, but obviously kept them out in the same spot and put the jack on the back spot. And Kelsey has been nailing the jack, but this slight change of length, and she's just missed her first two. So, and Michaels does what he does great and comes off the bench and just nails the jack.
Look at that. Yeah, that's a brilliant goal. Michael Walker covering the jack. 𝘗𝘳𝘧𝘏 really needs to get a close bowl here. Well, Alex Marshall is calling for weight. I think it'll only be swinging weight as there are a few holes. The bigger you go brings the holes into play. I think, well, she is going big. 𝘗𝘳𝘧𝘏 haven't seen her play too many weighted shots this week.
She's on the march. 𝘗𝘳𝘧𝘏 missing.
Yeah.
So, actually, to be fair, it's actually not a bad move. Kelsey may need to be playing a shot like that later in this match if it goes to a tiebreaker. But the quicker you go, those gaps do come into play.
3 shots to Murray. High drama on this third end.
Shot here. Mate, down. Good shot. Great shot, mate.
There are a lot of white bowls in the vicinity of the jack right now.
And I think Shane Knott's, he's called it. They needed to play a different length. It's paying off. The fact that Ryan Best has got on the mat not only up, but having a bit of room, not having to play any fancy shots. Ryan's probably thinking, gee, I wouldn't mind doing this more often. Yeah, but Alex Marshall.
Arms up in the air straight away. He just knows.
He's been from a side toucher to a back toucher, and he's down. He's hugged the jack, and he's actually down. So as we see here, he gets side chalk. First touch on the side, and then the second touch on the back, and he's one down. Look at that.
So unlucky.
Noddy, you would have just sat cold on it, wouldn't you, mate?
I think I would have got within 40 feet, to be fair, Baz, but Alex is probably thinking he's been unlucky now, he can't make 3 out of this the way he's going.
Yes. So Ryan Best out. He needs to stay on the deck, cover any danger up the back.
I think even though it's only one, Murray got to take a bit of heart out of, they've made Alex play a big bowl to get out of trouble.
Agree.
It's the first time he's been under any pressure for a few ends, and obviously he's got him out of it, but it's a little win, and in this short format you need those little wins.
Yeah, spot on.
Given that, he's probably most likely to go and make 2 now, so.
He's the man for the occasion. Short, Alex. He has one to go.
Yes, Ryan Bester, underneath his breath, he is saying, damn it.
Yeah.
Damn you, Alex Marshall. We've got 4 bowls really close to the jack, and we're only holding 1. And I can't believe you put it there. I can't get to it. So Ryan Bester is left with 3 inches of room to try and add to this count. Or does he cover the back to stop a potential loss of this end?
Shot.
Yeah, it's a good shot, matching 𝘗𝘳𝘧𝘏's back bowl. Massive decisions here for Alex Marshall.
What are you thinking he's going to play, Baz?
Well, body language tells me he's going to try and draw it again. Just the way he sort of said to Kelsey, oh, you know, I sort of don't want to run at it. But I think the biggest fear is somehow the Jack's springing forward. But there he is, backhand. Just a little touch, just the smallest little touch on the shot bowl, just to spring the Jack back. And he's scratching his head, not happy. So he was heavy anyway. He didn't want to be getting it too much.
There's that change of length. And becomes a change of fortune for the Steamers. They get one. And importantly, it may only be one shot, but they have the lead. Brisbane have decided that now is the time to go for it. This is the power play. Two ends remain. Brisbane won the first set, so they have that up their sleeve, which gives them a bit of an advantage.
Michael Walker, he's actually playing very, very good bowls, very steady. As we see that bowl come in on a sharp angle. So the distance is the same. We're just playing in a different direction, obviously. Michael Walker, he's now had 4 bowls in a row inside a couple of feet. But with Alex Marshall around, you need to be inside the Jack almost. Michael Walker, he's got a little bit of traffic now. Can he avoid 𝘗𝘳𝘦𝘥𝘭𝘺's bowl? Yes, he's not well under it. You see a bowl like that, Shane, standing up like 𝘗𝘳𝘧's, you know how vulnerable it is by standing up. You only have to touch it, it can move 2 feet.
Yeah, absolutely, especially on this sort of speed carpet. It said you get to it with one roll and all of a sudden it's gone a long way. So.
Yeah.
𝘗𝘳𝘧 aggressively past the Jack, but does stay in, which could be important still. Both have won this event before. BPL01 went to Brisbane. BPL02 went to Murray.
So Ryan saying, come on, Mick. Hits it to reach. Get up to 𝘗𝘳𝘧's bowl. So you see that turn, so a good went down and went up. So I think Murray Steamers still have the shot.
𝘗𝘳𝘧 really, really likes to look at it. Inside the white ball she comes, and in for shot.
Lovely bowl, 𝘗𝘳𝘦𝘥𝘭𝘺, beautiful weight. Just rocked in off the right side of Michael Walker's bowl. Plenty of room for Ryan Bester. He needs to cancel out this power play at Brisbane. He's played a lot of bowls in his forehand this direction. And Michael Walker sounds like he's pretty happy with this.
Can Ryan beat that Brisbane bowl? So a reminder that this is a power play for the Pirates.
I think it has to be there. Just hope to, you know, sort of either side of that. Another one in there.
Got a bit of speed up, Alex Marshall. Needs to hit something.
Down. Okay, that's good. Well done.
They've got a few different bases covered there.
Just got to fall over.
Wow, this is a huge moment in this match. Can't afford to give away 2 shots or a multiple in that case. Murray Steamers. best traditional fast-paced walk after this. I think he's under the line. Plan B would be lock on that ball of 𝘗𝘳𝘰𝘥𝘆's. So it's close for shot. Ryan Bester's last ball might be in the count. Well, there you go.
What's Kelsey saying there?
Could be 2 shots, so my angle suggests it was nearly 1 shot to Murray Steamers, but won't matter because Alex Marshall, he's got 2 bowls remaining. I suspect there'll be some change here.
2 becomes 4 in the power play as well. It'll give Brisbane a big boost.
That's good.
That's not bad either for a bit of protection.
Yep.
Always handy to have bowls beyond the jack when the master blaster, Ryan Bester, is out there.
He's played 2 deliveries right in the area. I think it's a sort of a sit and stay. Jack would be a bonus, but I think it's a sit and stay, turn his own up and stay, or land 𝘗𝘳𝘰𝘥𝘆's narrow bowl. But there's gaps everywhere. Well, he's got a... Oh, it's close.
Might have maybe got in for...
Any thicker touch on that front bowl and he was going to get the shot. Still 2. Alex Marshall running, sprinting back to the mat.
The marker indicating a couple. Alex Marshall with the shot clock down to 5. A multiple here, and Brisbane have got 1 hand on the trophy.
Now look at the weight.
2? I'm pretty sure it's 2.
So it's still 4. Is that enough of a lead for Brisbane? 1 end remains. The power play for the Steamers, and there can be no other result for them. They must draw 2 shots or more in the double points to send this one to a tiebreaker. It's at this point now where 1 bowl, 2 bowls might be the difference between winning or losing.
I think the first couple of bowls here is massive from both Kelson and Tex to set up the head. So whichever one can nail it first is going to change how the end's played.
So true, Shane. Real important start here for both teams. 𝘗𝘳𝘰𝘥𝘆 just finishing about 8 feet short. Good line though. Michael Walker needs to jump on early here. Has he got the legs?
Excellent, bud.
Might be in the eye though, Kelsey. Yes, it is.
Brisbane hold the first set, and it's a really distinct advantage to have right now to go with the 3-shot lead that they have. Murray have got their backs against the wall and will need something special. But they do have the power play in action right now. They saved it until last.
Okay, Michael Walker.
Come on, Mick.
Looks like a slight improvement here. No, he's very good. That's what they needed.
Shot, pal.
Something on the centre line helps also.
Get in early.
So Murray Steam is currently holding 1 shot, which is technically 2 by the power play. Need a 3 this end. It's been a golden year for 𝘗𝘳𝘰𝘥𝘆. Commonwealth Games gold medal in the women's triples.
𝘗𝘳𝘰𝘥𝘆 comes up big.
Apologies, pause. And also won the golden nugget.
He's got to put another one back in there.
Very good.
Just beat the back one, he'll be happy. Okay. 𝘗𝘳𝘥𝘭𝘺, what a time, what a moment.
She's been phenomenal tonight. When it's been her turn to set things up for Alex, she's done that. And when it's been her turn to deliver a big one like that, she's done it. She's achieved so many things in her career at the ripe old age of 28, but she's never been a Bowls Premier League champion.
So, Shane, are our predictions right? Brisbane, we both tipped Brisbane at the start of the match.
I would rather be in their shoes right now with Kelsey's goal there. I was about to ask you if you were Bester, how are you making 2 out of this, Baz?
Yeah, well, I wasn't sure whether he would go full-blooded or can he see it full-blooded on the format? I don't think he can even say
Nominate
that.
the kill sort of springs to mind at some stage, but then you have to do it the hard way and literally score 4 shots. But shifting something offline here or...
Good. Better.
So they've got now Bree around it. Needs to try and chip that bowl off Ryan Bester at some stage and make 3 shots and then draw another. Or does he draw first and then look to run it off with his last? But Alex Marshall won't be far away. I don't think he'll try and block it again.
They're so close now, Brisbane. Their fans, they've almost just sort of sat back for the last couple of minutes because they know that in a couple of minutes' time they might be cheering and celebrating. But it's not done yet. But while Alex Marshall is out there, it's going to be difficult.
So Ryan Bester requires 3 shots here. Can you see the shot bowl on his backhand? Is this Ryan Bester's moment?
He'll be happy to do it in 2 parts if he needs to.
Down.
Downey's got to come. Does the Brisbane bowl get out? It doesn't. And it remains shot. And we have 2 bowls left in this contest. 1 to Brisbane, 1 to Murray. 2 very, very different results are required. So they'll call a timeout. Brisbane, and just give themselves a bit more time to think about it. What would they be talking about now?
Just looking at potential danger, doing a quick risk assessment. Where's the cluster of bowls? Even jack forward's a slight potential. Bowl right through the jack forward. You've got to assess everything, do a quick risk assessment and go from there.
I noticed they had time just to have a bit of a joke. Dave Edwards, the coach, and Alex Marshall. And he's looking at that with a 3-shot lead and holding 1 and thinking of the best possible way to protect the lead. They won't mind if they drop the end. They just don't want to drop 3 from the end.
He's just trying to get the backers bowl here, Alex Marshall. So Michael Walker, I think body language tells me this is going to take a miracle.
Yeah.
Cross that really.
So Ryan Bester, a couple of inches wide on his previous delivery, looking for the shot bowl to make 4 shots.
He's got to try and create something to keep this match going. It would take his very, very, very best. It's not good enough. Brisbane are 2-time Bowls Premier League champions. Crowd going nuts inside Club Pine Rivers. They are standing as one as the Brisbane Pirates have done it. Consistent from start through to finish. 𝘗𝘳𝘥𝘆, Michael Breen and Alex Marshall sit on top of the podium as the best team in the Bowls Premier League. What a remarkable achievement it was. Dave Edwards can take a lot of credit for the way that he led this group, but right now it is all about the Brisbane Pirates.
Oh, it's absolutely going off down here, Jack, and rightly so. Michael Breen, have you ever heard Club Pine Rivers quite this loud? What a win.
I haven't heard it that loud, no.
It's absolutely fantastic. And Kelsey, what a magnificent year for you. Commonwealth Games gold. We're nearing the end of the season, and what a way to cap it off.
Yeah, this is awesome. The atmosphere is just amazing. I absolutely love the BPL. And go the Pirates!
It was great to see you embracing it, but as they sing in the stands, Alex, there is only one Alex Marshall, and what a way to end what has been an absolutely blistering week for you.
Yeah, it's been a great week. Just like to thank Kelsey and Michael. They've been great all week. And I'd like to thank the support for cheering us on today. But it's just a magnificent concept here. The bowling's been fantastic and the crowd's been a part of that. So yeah, I've really enjoyed it so much.
They've absolutely raised the roof here. We'll let these guys go and enjoy it with the crowd that have supported them magnificently all week. We will be back very, very shortly with all of our presentations from BPL08, including the crowning of our tournament MVP.